Video is an amazingly powerful tool to help promote your business and drive more revenue. However, they won't watch themselves. In 2016 or so, Facebook said, video, 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 and production companies popped up all over the place. Brands started investing huge amounts of money in video content. Unfortunately, Facebook did some slightly dodgy things with their algorithm, and ultimately, not as many people were watching the videos as they thought. So what happened was there was all of this video content that wasn't getting anywhere near as many eyeballs on them as everyone thought. So people stuck them on their YouTube channel and went, oh, this video stuff doesn't work, does it? And then stopped investing. And I find when I'm researching companies that we might be working with, a lot of companies have done this, that there's huge swathes of content they made 4 or 5 years ago, and then they just stop. And that's understandable, right? The market's much more competitive. You can't just put a video out there and it get views. You have to drive traffic to it. So it's really important to have a strategy to get eyeballs on your video content. So a good place to start with this, say for example, if you're posting your video to YouTube, don't just say company name, product. Give it a decent title, give it an interesting title. Write something that someone might search for when they're looking for your product or service. Write a decent description. People spend lots and lots of money and time writing huge amounts of content for their website. YouTube is the second highest search engine on the web. So that the SEO is just as important for that as well. So write good 400 or 500 words about the video. Make sure that you let YouTube do the closed captions on the video, because that helps YouTube and Google understand what the video content's about. Another thing to do, for example, if you've got, say, a 2-minute long corporate video on your website About Us page, chop that up into 5 different little videos. Use those on social media to drive traffic towards that page, to get more eyeballs on your content. Ultimately, the only way you're ever going to convince people to work with you is if they get to your content, right? So get them there, use this content in lots of different ways across lots of different platforms. Use them on Facebook, use them on Instagram, use it on Twitter, use it on LinkedIn. For example, this vlog that I'm recording now will go out on all of those channels to help drive more traffic towards our website. Then on the website, we have a landing page. So any good landing page design should have video integrated into it. It's really, really key. But what you want to do also is understand how effective that is on the page. So for example, at the moment, I'm really trying hard to work with Google Tag Manager and Google Analytics to understand when someone lands on our landing page, did they watch the video? How long did they watch the video for? What did they do after they watched the video? So then I can tell how effective this video or other videos that we make are in that process. And that's really key to understanding the value. And there's some technical stuff behind those bits and pieces, and it shouldn't cost you the world to do it, but it's good to have that stuff in place so you can really understand. It's good to be able to look at YouTube view duration data so you can understand, are people actually watching these videos all the way through? Can we make them 30 seconds shorter? Could we make it 30 seconds longer? What type of people are watching it? There's so much data available, and it's just about using those bits of data to get a handle on whether this asset that you've made, this lovely video that you use to represent your company, just like your website or the photos you take or anything like that, can be used over and over again to generate more revenue for your company. So no one's gonna watch your video if you just put it on YouTube and don't tell anyone. No one's gonna watch it. Try and get eyeballs on your content, put marketing budget behind it, put Facebook ads behind it, put it on YouTube, put it on pre-roll YouTube, SEO it, do all these things to get eyeballs on your content, because that's the only way it's ever really going to be effective. Speaking of YouTube, I have a YouTube channel where I post all my content. I'd love it if you join me on YouTube, click the link in the comments below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.